guys, Chef Katie here at Cookology. Today we're going to talk about some alternative ways to decorate cupcakes. You may have seen Chef Brad's video for how to properly pipe a cupcake using piping bags and pastry tips. But today we're going to talk about ways to dip cupcakes in chocolate ganache that we're going to make, and how to do a coconut topping down on top of a coconut vanilla cupcake. So when we deal with chocolate ganache, that's a cream-based melted chocolate sauce. We're going to start by warming up some heavy cream down to the bottom of the sauce pot. You need about a half a cup to make a good portion of chocolate ganache. We want to bring that cream up to a boil just so that it's hot enough to melt the chocolate down. Now I have some cupcakes here that I baked off earlier, just a basic vanilla cupcake. You should check that out on our blog along with this post. We'll post the recipe this afternoon. Now, for our cupcakes here, I want to make sure I take the wrappers off before I get ready to dip them together. And as our cream comes up to boil for the ganache, I'm going to show you how to do a neat trick with coconut down on top. This time of year, seasonal cupcakes are all the rage. Rather than spend $5, $10 at a fancy cupcake shop, you can just decorate some of your own at home. So I use a spoon or a pastry spreader just to put a little bit of buttercream frosting down on top of our cupcakes. I'm going to spread this out and get a nice, even, thin layer just to coat the outside of the cake. It doesn't have to be a beautiful coating because I am going to take that cupcake and roll it in coconut once I'm all done. So give it a little spread, just enough to barely coat the surface of the cupcake, sort of pushing and pulling the frosting down with a pastry scrape or a knife. From here, I take that coconut and just roll the top of the cupcake in a little bit of shaved coconut. You can even toast the coconut if you want, but it's a pretty foolproof way to get a really cute decoration on a cupcake top. I'm going to take this, put it down on top. Then from here, we can get ready to make our chocolate ganache. So I have a little bit of chocolate chips, about 3/4 of a cup of chocolate to go along with about half a cup of heavy cream. You want a little bit more chocolate just to make the cream mixture nice and thick. If you wanted a thinner ganache, say like something for hot fudge for a sundae, you would do equal parts of cream and chocolate. We're going to whisk that together. As we whisk, the heat from the cream starts to melt down the chocolate, giving us a nice, smooth consistency. It's got a good glossy sheen to it as well. It makes a beautiful topping. Now ganache is also the base for chocolate truffles, so if I were to let this mixture now set and harden, I could use an ice cream scoop, scoop them out and roll them onto truffles, even rolling them in a little bit more of that toasted coconut. So from here you'll see it takes on a nice glossy sheen to the outside of the chocolate. I'm going to put it down into a little bowl just to make it easier to dip the cupcakes. Now with our little bit of chocolate ganache, you're going to want to make sure I take the wrapper off the outside of the cupcakes first. Give this a little dip and a couple of swirls, just coating about the top 1/4 inch or so of the cupcake in the ganache. Pick it up and give it a little twist just so that it sticks. We've got a nice little topping to go down on your cupcake. Now to go along with these two, you can also do some fresh fruit. This time of year, strawberries would work great. Just take a strawberry, give it a little slice in half. I'm just use my pastry scrape here for that. Give it a little cut right down the middle. I can take my strawberry right down on top of my chocolate ganache. So there we have 2 neat ways to decorate cupcakes, dipped and rolled in coconut, and a little fresh chocolate ganache with strawberries.